Good morning, Borodar Croiser. Welcome to the channel. Here we are once again up in North Wales, living the dream on the steam trains and so on of the Festiniog Railway. Worth checking out their website if you're into steam trains, or even if you're not. It's a wonderful place to visit. Anyway, never mind. Let's actually crack on with why we're here. So I've got a summons to do for the variant. Let's see if who I can get. I'm assuming it'll be a 5-star, a glorious 5-star. Boom, leapfrog. Okay. Excuse me. Let's have a... Oh, hang on. I've got to see what he does. What does he do? What does he do? What does he do? Where's he gone? What does he do? Who is he? Where is he? Is he going to be worth ascending? Leapfrog. Let's see the variant. 175 damage target. Toxic. Target near my enemies get minus 50% healing. Toxic. Yeah. I prefer the critical chance, thank you. I'm keeping him as he is. There we are. Well, that was disappointing. Anyway, let's get into the raids. So I had a great start yesterday. Couldn't have really gone much better. Let's see if my defences are doing anything at all. D, so 2, could be worse. Okay, let's go for it. So, wrong coloured tank here. That's going to help. It doesn't mean I'm going to win, etc., etc., but it gives me a much better chance. Jargal, who does buff boost. Let's actually click into him here a second. Let's go for his talent grid a little bit. I don't have too many of these, unfortunately. The healing ones, I used a lot of them finishing off Nima, but let's at least boost him up a little bit, because I think I'm going to be using Jargal quite a bit. Certainly seems to be a popular one. Okay, so CO9. CO9? Okay. Right. 5 in a row red into completely the wrong target. That's not very helpful. Play the blue grenade. This is not looking like a promising start at the moment. I can shoot up the target. I assume they have a passive skill of some kind, being as they're getting they've got powers going off already. That's annoying. So their tank has got to go off, which is bad. Hopefully that'll kill them off. There we are. The beauty of colour stacking. Boomer as well is going to be vulnerable to the colour stacking, and so forth, but it's not going to be red tiles hitting him, it's going to be green ones for a moment. Not that they did that much damage to him. I suppose actually, yeah, if you've got passive skills, they're going to be really effective on buff boosters, because if you're automatically boosting yourself without having to do anything. It's mainly Season 2 heroes, I think. I lose track of these skills, to be honest with you. It's not an amazing thing to be talking about. Right, so let's see. Just can't quite break through here. Right, just breaking down the last 2 heroes on their team. I'm pretty sure I've got this one in the bag now, but even so, it's not looking 100% guaranteed. Couple of bad mistakes on my part, or moves that go wrong, could just mess me up. Hopefully with this damage, this should take out Tori. Just leaves me facing their Jargal, and bam, he's dead. Hooray! Can I do 5 in a row again? Well, it seems unlikely. This team again, wrong tank. Better though, they've got 2 yellows, so that's a step in the right direction. Would have been better off putting one of those yellows as a tank. Again, red board with no reds on it, or no reds where I can actually use them. Brilliant. Probably going to be done over by the board on this one, I think. It's not looking good, is it? You know, again, their tank has got to go off, and once again, it's taking me many, many turns to get any red tiles in play at all. So that's a bit sucky, to be honest. This should finish them off anyway. There we are. The tank is down, but you ever get the impression the game really doesn't saying, oh, I think you're doing a bit too well today. Just scoring a few too many points. I think we'd better take you down a peg or 2. You haven't spent enough money. It's got that feel to it. I mean, am I perhaps being unfair? No, I'm not. Let's be honest. This is not one that the game wants to see me winning. Still might win it anyway. 2 healers is quite handy, I must admit. I'm tempted. Well, let's see how this one goes. I'm tempted to bring in have another healer. They do seem to be quite good on buff boosting taunts, especially obviously because, you know, they had, what's his name adds, oh, that was a silly move. I messed that up. I was just thinking I should have sent those blue tiles flying into their Jargal and could have finished him off. Luckily, I think he's going to be finished anyway. That looks like it's going to miss. Yep. Oh, that's going to finish him. Hooray! Whew! There we go. Good stuff. Right. Okay. Moving on. Okay. Again, I get that, you know, the green guy's a good tank, but in normal circumstances, but not in this raid. Did nobody get the memo? I don't know. Did nobody understand why you coordinate your tanks for wars? It's the same thing, same basic rule. Again though, red tiles non-existent, effectively. Still non-existent. I mean, where did all the red tiles go? There we are. See how few red tiles it takes to kill him though, which again is the whole point. This is why you want to. Why once you colour stacks, you can then mess people up. Just saying. Right. Okay. This should kill 8-bit, actually. And that should... yeah, there we are. You see, even though the yellow tanks are now quite good, they were they're too late. They're too late in this. They, the two yellows, you know, this yellow guy here, who's a Subotai, could have been quite dangerous. And as a tank, it would have taken me a lot of effort to kill him. Because I would have, you know, whichever colour I'd gone, it would just be a guess whether the tiles would favour me. Whereas now, I've got enough heroes charged up, still alive against them, that I can ghost a lot of tiles down the side of the far side of the screen and generate charge from my heroes, rather than going sort of throwing tiles and generating the enemy a ton of mana. So it gives me a chance to just sort of store up. So that's exactly what I've done. And it's going to cost them this game. There we are. Toki, down you go. That's lost track. Is that 3 in a row? Yeah, 3 in a row. How could I actually lose track of that? Perfect. Right, this guy's read the memo. They got with a yellow tank. It's going to make it very tricky. I'm going to stick to reds on the theory I've had 3 boards with no red tiles, so I'm owed some. That's about right. It actually worked. Hooray! I don't know if it'll be enough to win me this. Remains to be seen. Obviously, as you can see, the red tiles aren't doing an enormous amount of damage to Leon. I think that was it, Leon? I should have read his name before I killed him. But there were enough of them going into him to do it. This should finish off Throttle, unless he's lucky with a dodge. Jargal should help here. I'm going to put the green tiles into the enemy Jargal, which is probably a bit pointless, but never mind. Kind of board's gone a bit sucky again. There we are. Oh, a bit better again. There we are. Right, let's do... Probably should have done... In hindsight, should have done Throttle first. Yeah, there we are. Should have done Throttle first. Just trying to get some more tiles in play. If I do this, will this? No, it won't quite trigger a combo. Thought it might for a second there. Oh, well, my throttle's dead, which is a shame. Oh, excuse me. Throaty this morning. That will kill off that guy because he's weak against red. Tell you what, it's been an impressive day. I feel it's been impressive. So I'm bigging myself up a little bit too much, that didn't it? An impressive day of raiding, capitalising. Considering I think some of the boards have not been particularly kind, I think I've done pretty well here. There we are. 1 move to go, or more or less. Ooh, nope, there we are. Gone. Bam. Ha-ha. Right. Anyway, nothing wrong with your team, Phaedrum. And lastly, but by no means least, again, green tank. I mean, I get that, you know, Apex, sorry, I keep calling him Tory, Apex is a good tank, but not so good that he mitigates against the colour stacking that I get to do against him. That's just how it goes. Read the memo. There we are. Anyway, down he goes. That's it. The tank's out. Doesn't mean, of course, at this stage that it's going to be a win, but it definitely helps having a gap in the middle into which I can blast some ghost tiles, and also obviously the hero then is not pummeling me and getting most of my mana. Still need to create more of a gap really on this one, so a gap down this side would be good. I'm going to do my 2 boosters, then she's not, I want to call her 8-bit, Foxtrot, sorry. Then I will do my, what's his name? Oh, they all missed. Really? All those tiles missed? It's a little bit extreme. There we are, so tiles now, at least some hitting the targets. Going to work on Monkey Wrench. Basically want to clear this side. It is Monkey Wrench, isn't it? Yep. Work away at Monkey Wrench, clear a bit of space on this side. No powers up, so that's a shame. Gonna keep on Monkey Wrench, I think. Don't want him getting too much power generation, but I do want to keep hitting him. There we go. One more up here. There we go. Should, with the boost, that should allow me. Oh, I thought I was going to finish him. Tough character, tough guy, real tough guy. Okay, so I'm looking now, obviously, at a win. I would be disappointed. That's quite a lot of damage she did there. Not enough, but still quite a lot. Should be then a case of if I do Foxtrot and then Blunderbuss and then bam, there we are. And the green tiles, oh, I didn't think they'd be enough to kill her, but they were. And there we are, 5 in a row. Only one player read the memo, and I was lucky on that one, really. Top 1%. Get in. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Am I on it? 54. There we are. I don't get on the leaderboard very often. In fact, I'm not visibly there at all. But there we are. I am on the leaderboard today. So there we go. See how we go. Anyway, thank you as ever for watching. Please do remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And it just remains for me to say goodbye, Hoivar, and may death come swiftly to your enemies.